Good morning, boys and girls, and all our viewers on Facebook. My name is Librarian Jayon Julian, and we want to welcome you to Storytime at the Library as part of activities to commemorate International Children's Book Day and Library Week at the National Public Library Archives and Documentation Services as we celebrate 129 years of library service in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we want to welcome you and ask that you get real comfy as we're about to read our first story. I wish to invite a family of local authors. Samantha Williams, say hi. We have Kayla Williams and we have Isaiah Williams. So, first, they're going to share with us the inspiration for their books, such as You Can If You Try, Nami, A to Z, positive affirmations for boys and girls, I Am Me, and I Can Be. So, welcome them at this time to share with us.
Thank you. Good morning, boys and girls. We are so happy to be here with you this morning and to be sharing our stories with you. The inspiration behind our books are simply to inspire young minds and to let you know that you are loved and each of you are very important. I'm going to let Kayla explain to you why she's involved in writing as well as Isaiah.
Good morning, everyone. So, I'm involved in writing because I like to bring awareness to real life problems and give solutions and give positive ways to make people feel better about themselves, basically. And now I pass it on to Isaac.
Good morning. My my inspiration for helping my mother write books was to show everyone they can be what they choose to be, follow their dreams, and they can keep trying no matter who says they
Thank you so much. So we're gonna go into reading now. So the book that we're going to read today is called Nami, and we all know Nami, right? When somebody drops something in the house, and mommy asks, "Who did that?" What do we say? Oh yeah. So we're gonna read this story, and I'm gonna ask for your help. Can you do that for me? So every time I point at you, you're gonna say the word. Good job. Can I hear it louder? Good job. So let's get started. Nami is a mysterious being who lives in every Caribbean house. Often unseen, it is impossible to identify who he or she may be. Adults for years have explored every nook and cranny of their homes, still unable to tell how Nami looks. They cannot tell if Nami is as big as a house or as small as a mouse, if he's short, tall, fat, or thin. All they know is that he or she is to be blamed for every mischief made. That's true? Nami, right. The Launasons were a family of 7. Lorna the mom, Leonard the dad, Leah the oldest at 10 years old, Lucas was 9, Lily was 7, Levi 5, and Leo, the youngest of the bunch, was only 3 years old. As you would imagine, in a house with this many children, there was always something mischievous going on. Mom encouraged play, so she thought it was a fun way for children to learn. So she was never too troubled about a little mess here or there. However, when she asked any of her children who did something that they probably should not have done, she always heard,
Mommy.
on one particular day, Mom was overwhelmed with the number of mischievous incidents and the mess made. She gathered all 5 of her children and sat them down, determined to identify who exactly this Nami is today. Children, can someone tell me who ate all the cookies from the cookie jar? Mom asked. Everyone chorused as if their response was planned.
Mommy.
Oh yeah, you're all a pros. Dissatisfied with their response, Mom continued. Okay, who broke the new remote control car?
Mommy.
That's what they all said. Tell me this, Mom questioned. Who spilled grape juice on the living room rug? The children sat quietly with their shoulders shrugged. Can I see your shoulders shrugged? Yeah, because it started to feel a little sad, right? Unwavering, Mom asked, who had the bright idea to paint the dog? Come on, she asked, now starting to shout. Someone talk. Polka dotted pink and brown. Who painted the dog?
Mommy.
The children continued to exclaim, but each time they said it, their faces hung in shame. Can I see a sad face? Oh, yeah. Mom decided to try a different approach, offering them a reward in exchange for the truth she thought may be more successful. Okay, kids, she said, whoever speaks the truth gets the best and biggest ice cream sundae ever made. And again, she asked, who took a chunk out of the chocolate cake that I made for the school's bake sale and left a huge mess on the couch? Before the children could respond, Mom continued again. Which of you tracked mud all through the house?
Mommy.
Oh, yes, again.
Mommy.
The children disappointingly said. By now, you can hear a pin drop in the house, but Mom still needed to know. Who dug up the roses in the flower bed?
Mommy.
Who knocked over the tools in Dad's tool shed?
Mommy.
Wait. Don't say a word. Let me guess. It's... Mom said, very certain of what the answer will be. Tell me, kids, she continued. Help me identify who exactly this Nami is. Right? Is it a boy or a girl? Is it big or small? Is this mischievous being short? Silence filled the room, just like this now. It was clear that no one was willing to say who was responsible for the many mischiefs. Mom let out a big sigh frustratingly, deciding to use this as a teaching opportunity. As the 5 children sat looking at their mother, attentively she began. We are all guilty sometimes of doing something wrong, but when we are asked, it is best to take responsibility instead of blaming.
Mommy.
They all chuckled as Mom smiled. When I was growing up, Nami lived in our house too. But my mother taught me, just like I'm teaching you, the importance of telling the truth. I have heard each of you blame Nami for every mischief made. And it may seem easier to say, but when you practice honesty, you will see that sometimes, possibly most times, Nami just may be. Let's say it. Say it.
Me.
Good job. So, did you like that story, boys and girls? What did you learn from that story? Can you tell me? You learned about Nami. Yeah, and you learned about, to tell the truth. Good job. So next time you do something in the house, it is okay to make a mess sometimes. It is okay to make a mistake. But when we're asked, we own up to it, right? We say, I did it and I'm sorry. Right? That's quite okay. But is there anything that you would like to ask me or ask us? Come on, be brave. You're all very brave. I sat here and I listened to you all read very loudly. You all are very articulate. That means you're very smart. So be brave. Let's go. Anything?
Everybody thinks they're nervous to ask a question. This family does not.
We are very open to everybody being honest, and we want you all to know that first of all that you are loved, you are important, and you make a difference in this world. So I'm going to ask you guys to repeat after me. Okay, you can look at the sign as they're put up, and I want you to say it with effort. Say it like you believe it because it's true, and you repeat after me. Okay, you ready? All right. I am important.
I am important.
I am loved,
I am loved.
and I make the world a better place.
And I make the world a better place.
Good job. Could you give yourself a round of applause for the wonderful job that you have done? I'm so proud of you. Should I read it? Can I go get it?
Couple seconds when she's going to read another book for us. All right, so we're going to see. So, does anybody want to write a book? Does anybody want to write? True, they all want to write books. All right, so they're going to share how you're able to write children's books. Okay.
Okay. So I've heard a librarian asks if you want to write books, right? They're fun, right? So, do you have any ideas of what you might want to write? The idea is to tell the world something that's important to you. It doesn't have to be anything that's in particular, anything that everybody else is doing. You can think about what you want to say to the world and say it. You don't want to say anything to the world? What do you want to say? Yeah, that's awesome. So that would make a wonderful storybook, right? So I'm going to read you one more storybook, right? Are you okay with that? And I'm going to read to you from my I Am Me series. I probably have to read for the boys as well. So this book is called I Am Me. And this book is inspired by my daughter. I wrote this book for my daughter and this book for my son. And I hope you feel the same way about them as I do. So I'm going to start. I am a girl. You want to help me? Who want to help me? All right, let's go. I am a girl. I am smart. Sorry. I am kind. I am very passionate about art. I am shy. I am fashionable. I am sharp. I am mostly brave. Except when it's dark. Who's afraid of the dark? I am too. You afraid of the dark? You're afraid of the dark as well? Yeah, no? Oh, well, I'm afraid of the dark sometimes. I should be brave, right? Good. Thank you for that. I have to be brave. That's awesome. I like music, hip hop, reggae, soca. The beautiful sound of the steel pan makes me move all over. Let's see we move. Yeah. Fun. I love to bake. I love to cook too, but I always look to my mommy. I prefer her home cooking. It is without a doubt yummy. I like fast cars. I like fast bikes. They're thrilling pieces of art. I think my love for everything fast comes as no surprise. My dad is my Superman. He can fix anything that moves, and boy, can he drive. I begged my parents for a little brother, and though he's a pain at times, I wouldn't trade him for any other star in the sky. I am me. Let's hear that. I am wonderfully made to be just who the Most High fashioned me to be. Let's say that again. I am me, wonderfully made to be just who the Most High fashioned me to be. Good. I may not be the best, but in everything I do, I always do my best and see things through. See? I am not perfect. I do make mistakes, but with each I learn from their ache. Yeah. I can do anything. I can be who I want to be. Determination and perseverance are key. Yeah. When I grow up, maybe I'll be a teacher, a doctor, or an artisan. I love animals. Maybe I'll be a veterinarian. But as an enthusiast of the sea, the obvious dream for me is to be a marine biologist. I can do it. Just you wait and see. I am. I can do all things, this I believe. Come, I want you to repeat this. I can do all things, this I believe. So I will aim for the moon, shattering glass ceilings to land among the stars. Yes. I am me. I am beautiful not for the color of my eyes, the texture of nor the pigment of my skin. I am beautiful for all things unseen. My beauty is deep within. And though some may criticize or downright hate, I know that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am, say it louder.
I am me.
Good job. I cannot be anyone else. It's useless to try. I can only be my best when I'm being I. I am
Me.
say it again.
Me.
Good job. So that's the end of this story. And it's just telling you all about being yourself. And that is good enough. Who you are, you don't have to be like your friend there, or you don't have to, your hair does not have to look like her hair. Your smile does not have to look like her smile. You all don't have to be the best at any or everything. You just have to be the best at being yourself. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to do the one for boys, I am me too. Isaiah would like to read this story for you, so I'm going to let him try.
Oh, Isaiah. I am a boy. I am handsome.
So for the boys,
I am strong. I love exploring the outdoors. Adventurous I am.
he likes going outdoors, he likes big flowers, he likes to live up in the dirt. He's always thinking of my plans.
I am kind. I am smart. and brave, not at all afraid of the dark. I love swimming, splashing around, and staying cool in the sea, underwater, a waterfall, or in a pool.
Who likes to stay cool in the water? It's hot sometimes. You like to go swimming?
Me
I do too. I enjoy going to the sea. I am always amazed at the many wonderful things to see. Boats and ships in the bay, birds swooping down to catch their prey, varied species of sea creatures that all seem to be swimming around quite casually. But the most beautiful thing to see is happy children frolicking in the water just like me.
I love animals, all creatures, great and small. I am fascinated by them all. I love to use my imagination and pretend to be just like the animals I see.
Can you see any animals there? Tell me what you see.
I see
See a lion, elephant, giraffe.
yeah, eagle.
Did anybody see the parrot?
Yes.
What parrot is that? Is that our parrot?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
That's enough.
That is our parrot. It's the Amazonian gildingi, right?
Yeah. I can hop around on all fours like a frog, jump as high as a kangaroo. I can even soar in the sky like birds do. Imagining that I can touch the clouds too.
You can jump like a frog.
Yes.
Anyone you can jump. You can jump like a frog.
What about a kangaroo?
You can jump like a kangaroo. You can hop like a kangaroo. You want to show me?
Yes.
One jump. Good job. That's excellent. Good job.
Who can fly like a bird and touch the clouds?
That's good.
I am sometimes pretending to hibernate in a make-believe cave just like an enormous grizzly bear. I love to sing. I love to dance. I especially love walking around in my underpants.
Who do that at home? Who does that at home? Walking around in your underpants?
Yes.
That's the most fun.
Yeah. It may be funny, but it's true. I am me and you are you.
I love to construct with building blocks. My creativity just comes alive. I try to build anything and everything that pops in my mind: submarines, robots, cars, or bikes. I can even build a plane for flying high in the sky. Where's the plane? Let me show me the planes. Good job. I love big trucks. The flatbed is the best to me. It can carry big things like excavator machines.
Wow.
Yeah. Backhoe, crawlers, drag lines, just to name a few. These are some of the things excavators can do. They can dig holes, foundations, and trenches. They can be used for demolition or river dredging. Every machine is different for meeting different needs, but they are without a doubt my favorite machines. You see these machines all the time on construction sites?
Yeah.
Are you amazed by these things?
No.
You didn't see this one? Yeah, I know. You see all of them. And they're nice, right? Awesome.
I am just
Yeah.
I am just a little boy, but my dreams are big.
Say it again.
I am just a little boy, but my dreams are big.
Are your dreams big?
Yes. When I grow up, I want to be a heavy machine operator just like my dad. I love to dig.
Yeah. That's the end of that story as well. Yeah. So, yeah.
Does anyone have any questions about heavy machinery or me? Dream.
What do you want to be when you grow up? Do you know?
Yes.
Tell me. You want to be a hairdresser? I can see that. That's You're next. You want to be a police officer?
Me too.
Very proud. Yeah. We have a lot of police officers in the program. You want to be a
Teacher.
You want to be a police too? Or you want to be a teacher? Can you tell me why you want to be a teacher? Sorry?
Fireman. Want to be a fireman, you mean?
That's a great reason. Why do you want to be a hairdresser? Let me hear that again. I love that answer. Come and tell me. Tell me why you want to be a hairdresser.
Because in your hair it's very interesting, especially the oils that you have to put in your hair.
Yeah. And it makes a difference, right?
Yes.
You wash your hair and you need to put specific ointment, moisturizers in your hair to keep them soft. And then you could style it any way you want it. Yeah, so you like to make the world a more beautiful place. Yeah, that's awesome. You're so nice. Anybody else? Why you want to be a police officer? That's why you want to be a police. You just want to be going around locking up people?
Yes.
Yeah, people that commit crimes, right? That do the wrong things, right? That's good. That's very good. Anybody else? Come tell me why you want to be a firefighter. I hear in your voice loud and clear today. You are very articulate and very brave.
I want to be a firefighter
You want to be a firefighter? Why?
because I want to put out fire.
Yeah, that's good. Good job. Good job. Anybody else? You want to be a teacher? Why you want to be a teacher? That's good. Anybody else? Want to share? You can be anything you want to be. The sky is the limit.
Okay. Just have to believe.
You just have to believe. That's correct. You just have to believe. So we have police officers, we have teachers, we have hairdressers. Any doctors? Any mechanics?
I want to be a doctor.
You want to be a doctor?
Like my daddy.
Like your dad. That's awesome. You want to be a mechanic? Yeah, so you can fix my car when it breaks down. Yeah, that's good. I'm awesome. That's good. You can be anything that you want to be. Just believe that, all right? Don't let anybody else tell you different. You work hard at what you want to do, and the world is your oyster. You can do anything you want to do. Sky's the limit, and you can go even beyond the sky now. Okay? So I'm going to hand you back to the librarian.
So, who here wants to be an astronaut? Like that. Like was in that book. Who wants to go beyond the sky?
Yeah. You're scared of that? You scared of heights? I am too sometimes. I have to take my time. I know you're not afraid of anything. You're the bravest kid in this world. I am so loving that. Yeah. So you're not afraid of dragons. Okay. So I'm gonna. I want to thank you all for participating so well in this session. Give yourself a round of applause for being so awesome. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much to the Williams family, Samantha, Kayla, and Isaiah, for sharing with us their books, all right? And inspiring us to be authors, all right? So thank you so much. At this time, we're going to sing a song. Do you know the song, If You're Happy and You Know It? All right, so I want everybody to stand and you're going to help me sing that song, okay? All right, you ready? After two, 1, 2. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, say high five, high five. If you're happy and you know it, say high five, high five. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know it, say high five. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know it, nod your head. Okay, if you're happy and you know it, run around. If you're happy and you know it, run around. If you're happy and you know it, run around. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, nod around. If you're happy and you know it, sit down. If you're happy and you know it, sit down. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know it, sit down. Great job, everybody. All right, at this time, we just want to welcome the Director of Libraries, Michelle King Campbell, all right, as she's going to speak to you about International Children's World Day, right?
Okay, good morning, everyone. Morning. Right, I know most of you would remember me from Clap for Fun, right? Right, I hope my mask, well, I can't take off my mask, but I am happy to have you here with us today at the National Library once more. And I am hoping that we will be seeing you soon in July, right? Okay, and how has been story time so far? Good? Well, I hope that you have enjoyed the sessions and you have learned a lot. Okay? Now, it's International Children's Book Day, and I'm going to ask some questions and I would like to have some answers, right? So, children, what's your favorite book? What's your favorite book? Turtles. Okay. Anybody else? Hmm? What's your favorite? I can't hear. Summer Beats. And what Summer Beats is about? Tell me. You have fun in?
Summer.
You have fun in summer? Okay. Tell me. I am me? You just read that one, right? So that's very good. And what's your favorite story? What's your favorite story? What's the name of it? I can't hear you clearly. Ring? Ring. And tell me about what's the story about? Oh, you're going into space. Oh, okay. So you want to be an astronaut then, right? So it's very important to read, right? And children must have books to read anytime, okay? And you're not too old to begin reading, right? And why do you think it's important for you to read? Let me hear you.
Because you can learn what?
Yes, and what else?
You can get right.
You can get right? Of course, yes. What else?
You can learn education for school.
Yes, of course, you can learn education for school, but what else? What else? Reading takes you where?
Fun.
Yes, right. Reading is for fun, and what else? Right, through your world. And what are some of the things? Well, we are in St. Vincent right now, and where are some of the places that reading would have taken you? where in your reading, where you would have gone? Adventures, and what sort of adventures you would have enjoyed? Sitting in your homes and in your beds. Tell me, what are some of the adventures?
Going to school.
Going to school? Well, I like that idea because school really is an adventure, right? And tell me, some of the adventures in school are like what? Tell me.
Like writing and
Right.
learning.
Right. And so then you think that you would be able to write about your adventures in school?
Yes.
Right, just like Miss Williams, Samantha, and Kayla and Isaiah, you think you would be able to put something into words and write about your adventure?
Yes.
Right. So that's how books can help and to stimulate your minds for you to write. Okay, so you learn new words. You go to faraway places, you go to the desert, you go beneath the oceans, you go up into space, right? What else?
You go to America.
Right, of course you go to America. And what are some of the things you would like to see in America?
Lamborghini.
Oh, nice. Oh, so you're into cars. Yes, nice. What else? You going to Starbucks?
Me too. And
You too?
McDonald's.
And what else?
McDonald's.
All right, okay. What else? Chick-fil-A, okay. Well, those are some very interesting places, and I know that they have left a mark on your mind. So the experience was good, right?
Yes.
Right, because you didn't know you had different types of coffees and they taste different, right? Yes.
Coffee is illegal in America.
Coffee? No. No, adults drink coffee. It's not it's not illegal. Okay?
Oh.
All right. So, as I was saying, right, the importance of reading and so on. So, tell me something. It's International Children's Book Day. And how many of you are members of the library? Whether it's your school library or this library or your community library. Okay? So then it means that all the other children will have to be a member of the library, right? Because we want you to read at least for 1 hour every day, okay? Whether it's your school book or your Miss Summer Beats or Enid Blyton, Hardy Boys, right? We want you to read at least 1 hour every day, okay? What else?
Reading Superman.
Right, because you want to become a superhero,
Yes.
right? What else? Lego Ninja Go. And tell me what's that about? Tell me. Oh, so you mean that when you win one level, you go up to the next level and so forth. So tell me now. So in all of this reading, what is it teaching you? My little friend here, he's going from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. So exactly, what is it teaching you? Tell me.
Levels.
Huh?
Level.
Yes, it's teaching you levels, but oh, thank you very much. You have levels of schoolwork too, right? You have levels of schoolwork. It has levels of schoolwork, yes?
We have levels of like elevator numbers going to a different height.
Right. So in life, that is what happens, right? With your reading. Okay, children? Right? So you will start at a baby level, and then you go up to intermediate, and then you go up to advanced. All right? So International Children's Book Day, it's all about you and reading and having books available. Okay? So I want all of you, for those of you who are not members of the library, I want you to become members before you go home, because I want to see each and every one of you here reading every day. Okay? All right? Okay, so enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I know it's vacation, so it's a very good time for you to come in and to see us. Okay? Not too much gaming. That's you must have your fun, but that is reading is so very important. Okay, so I'm going to pass the mic back over to Librarian Julian, and have a great day, kids.
Thank you so much, Director. At this time, we're going to ask Director if she could stay a while as we give some tokens to you for joining us for story time, okay? All right. So we're going to ask Natasha to assist us. All right. So one at a time. So we're going to have this young man come first. All right. So Isaiah, would you like to help us? Isaiah, would you like to help us? All right. So we're going to give out the tokens. All right. Okay, thank you. Next. All right, so in the meantime, we want to invite all our viewers and patrons to visit your local library. All right, so the theme for Library Week this year is Connect with Your Library. And we have libraries not just in Kingstown, but in 22 branches throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. All right, so there might be a library near you. Okay, and we want you to connect with us on Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp. Okay, so find our Facebook page, National Public Library of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And you could also WhatsApp a librarian at 497-2022. All right, so we are eager to hear from you as you connect with your library as we celebrate 129 years of library service in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Okay? All right, so thank you so much to all our viewers. We want to thank you for joining us as we had story time at the library. See you. Say bye, everybody. Bye.